Welcome back to our study of the 7 habits of highly effective people. I'm Michael York. As we take a look at habit number 6, Synergize. This is a habit, a principle of creative cooperation. Again, we're working in the public victory sector here of our lessons. So we have to understand that other people will be involved. We're not just talking about relationships now that are outside our circle. We're talking about inside our circle, the synergy that get things done. I've heard that called the power of association. And what that means very simply is what all of us can do together that none of us can really do on our own. Dr. Covey uses another great illustration on the levels of communication when it comes to cooperation, creative cooperation as he calls it, and the balance between trust and cooperation, where communication can be very defensive. It's a win-lose or a loss-win situation. Moving up the trust scale to greater cooperation out of respectful communication. And then finally arriving at that win-win desired goal target of communication that's the most synergistic type of communication. Here's another great way to look at it, a more up-to-date graph that talks about the 5 levels of communication, easier to understand, especially maybe for younger generations when we mention hallway talk, that we can all relate. When we were in school, the talk that goes on in the hallway, it's loud, it's quick, it's fast-moving. Up to reporter talk. How much do we really pay attention to reporter talk? Or intellectual talk, moving into emotional talk, and then ultimately the goal, the high bar, loving, genuine truth communication. So when we're talking about synergize as a habit to become more highly effective, what can you and I do to put that habit into play in our daily lives? Here's the personal application for this lesson. First, identify a situation or a project where you desire greater teamwork, greater support from those around you, those you work with. What condition would need to exist for you to create a greater synergistic situation? And next question, what can you do to bring about those conditions? Because that creates greater creative cooperation and synergy for those win-win relationships. I'll see you next time on the 7 Habits. I'm Michael York.